Maraming taong gustong yumaman, pero ilan lang ang taong naniniwala na sila ay yayaman. Karamihan ng tao, pagkakausapin mo, gusto mo bang yumaman? Kay isang vendor, gusto mo bang yumaman? Opo. Tanungin mo, magkano kailangan mo kitain para yumaman? Yung sapat lang, makakain na 3 beses ang araw, pwede na. Yayaman ba siya? Hindi. Kasi yung mindset niya, maliit pa rin. Whatever you're earning right now, you make it fit, you make it work. Just like in business. You don't start by borrowing money. If you're startup, kung whatever you have, you start. Kung ang pera mo 500 pesos, doon ka mag-umpisa sa 500. Hindi, wala pa akong 50,000. Pag may 50,000 na ako, takong mag-umpisa. Wow! Ibig sabihin, nung pag 50,000, tumalino ka, gumaling ka sa pagnenegosyo. Kung hindi mo kayang palaguin yung 500, hindi mo kayang palaguin yung 50,000 piso. Tama, mali. Mag-umpisa ka sa maliit. Just help enough other people to get what they want, and you will also get what you want in life. Ang pinag-uusapan natin, overflowing blessings. Do you agree? Yes or no? There are 3 things that I want to answer in this session of mine. Number 1, who. Number 2, where. And number 3 is what. We're going to talk about family, faith, and what? Finances. Let's talk about first. Sino sa inyo gusto maging ma-bless dito? Gusto niyo ma-bless ngayon? Yes or no? We have to understand the real intent and purpose of blessing. The reason why God wants to bless you and me so that we can become a what? Blessing to others. Do you agree? Yes or no? Yun yung pinaka-purpose eh. Minsan hindi naintindihan ng tao na bakit ako ganun ka-driven. If you follow me at my YouTube channel, how many content do I produce on a daily basis sa YouTube every day? For the past 10 years. That's 365 new contents every day times 10. That's 3,650. Iba rin po yung sa Facebook, iba pa rin po yung sa TikTok. Nagigets nyo? Kaya nga minsan pag nagre-record ako talagang sinasabi ko, for me, is it a job? No, it's not a job. For me, it's a calling, it's a passion. So it's very important for you to understand, malaman mo yung purpose mo sa buhay. Pag nalaman mo yung purpose mo sa buhay, di ba, ang sarap magtrabaho, ang sarap gumising. Tama o mali? And then number 2, let's talk about family. Okay? Ako ang paniniwala ko kung bakit lahat tayo ay nagtatrabaho, hindi lang para guminhawa ang buhay at yumaman. Do you agree? Yes or no? Nagtatrabaho tayo para sa ating pamilya. Sino sa inyo nagtatrabaho para sa inyong pamilya? Pakitaas sa mga kamay. And then, this is my firm belief when it comes to family. No amount of success in business, in society, can compensate for failure in what? Family. Kahit ang successful mo bilang isang tao, pero kung ikaw naman, unsuccessful ka sa pamilya, ang hirap. Tama o mali? Kasi uuwi ka, di ba, na walang laman ang, walang laman ang bahay, malungkot. Di ba? At kung bakit ka nagtatrabaho. Kaya nga, wag po tayong minsan magpabulag sa katanyagan, kasikatan. Kasi kahit nasikat ka, pero pag ang gulo-gulo ng buhay mo, wala ka talagang tinatawag ng peace of mind. Do you agree? Huwag tayong magpapabulag. Kasi sa totoo lang, kahit ang dami mong pera, pero pag wala kang peace of mind, walang halaga ang pera mo. Agree? Seriously speaking, do you want really to have peace of mind when it comes to family? Yes or no? You have to understand life's priority. Everybody say life's priority. Kasi if you mismanage your priority in life, kahit na magaling ka sa time management, you manage the wrong things So do you want to learn kung ano ba yung priority natin sa buhay? Yes or no? Huwag na natin patagalin. Number 1, your first priority is God. Everybody say God. Your relationship with God, kung ano man ang faith mo, I respect your faith. Diba? Yung personal relationship mo yung parang ikaw at si Lord. Agree? I've been married for over 25 years. Sino sa inyo mga married dito? Pagkataas sa mga kamay. Sino sa inyo ang happily married? Ba't bumaba? Sorry, touch move. Pwede magpakatotoo? Yes or no? Pag lalaki ka, hindi mawawala attraction mo sa kababaihan kahit kasal ka na. Ako na lang may sala. Ako na lang. Wala kayong problema. And then, I get to travel Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, and oftentimes, hindi ko kasama ang misis ko. Alam mo, the one that really prevents me from really overstepping and entertaining not so good ideas, it's not because that I love my wife. It's because I love God more than my wife. My wife cannot be with me 24/7, but God can be with me 24/7. And if ever naman, kung bakit ayaw kong gawin yung mga masasama at mga hindi tamang bagay, hindi dahil takot ako na parusahan ako. Dahil sobrang love ko siya. Pag love mo ang isang tao, question, may gagawin ka bang bagay na makakasakit sa kanya? Alam mo kung sinasabi mo mahal mo isang tao, tapos may ginagawa kang masakit, ibig sabihin, mas mahal mo yung sarili mo kaysa sa kanya. And by the grace of God, hindi dahil mabait ako at mabuti ako. Since I love God so much, I don't want to hurt His feelings. I'm willing to sacrifice my personal desire. Do you follow? Kung di ko mahal si Lord, may problema na tayo. Do you agree? Yes or no? Next, after God, next is what? Family. Everybody say family. Family, when you're single, support your parents, support your siblings. But once you get married, nagbabago na po ang priority. Ang priority mo na asawa mo at yung anak mo. Tama o mali? After your family, next is what? Provision. Your business, your career to provide for your family. Dito tayo nagkakaproblema eh. Minsan, yung sinasabi natin, di ba may mahalagang event sa bahay, birthday, ganun. Tapos may big business. Anak, i-advance na lang natin yung yung celebration kasi birthday mo, may malaking event. Oo lang anak nyo, wala nang sabihin. Pero deep inside, matatandaan niya yun. Nagigets nyo? May kakilala ba kayo ng mga tao na iniimbitahan mo at parati sagot sa iyo, busy sila? Yes or no? Gusto nyo talaga malaman ano ibig sabihin? Sige, sa'yo ko lang ibubulong. Hindi, gusto nyo talaga malaman kung ano ibig sabihin nun? Pag sagot mo sa isang tao, busy ka, ibig sabihin, you are not my priority. Pag priority mo, gagawa mo ng oras. Lahat tayo busy eh. Tama mali. Bakit ako nandito ngayon? Kakatapos ko na ng programa ko sa TV5. Kasi priority ko to eh. Priority ko kayo. Siyempre naman, pupunta ka dito, bayad ka eh. FYI, lahat ng speakers dito hindi bayad. For the love of RDR to, at saka sa GCI, at saka sa inyo. For me, community is very important eh. Because no man is an island. Do you agree? Kaya nga, wag nyo i-mix. At the start of the year, I challenge all business people here who are busy. Plot out all your calendars. Birthday, binyag, yung mga importante, yan na, non-negotiable na yan. Kasi ang kagandahan yan, pag pinaprioritize yung tama, hindi ka may stress eh. Number 4 is what? Ministry or charity. Yun lang, tutulong ka. Tutulong ka na lang sa mga ibang tao. Yan yun. Involve mo sa church, pagtulong mo sa kapwa, sa GCI, pang-apat lang yun. Hindi pwede mangibabaw yan. Kasi minsan nako-confuse nga tayo eh. Between going to church and then serving God. Ito lang po, no offense meant to you guys. Don't be ever deceived. You going to church, being active in church, in community service, that's already your service unto God. Kasi kung yan ang concept mo, sisimplihan ko lang. Kung yan ang concept mo, na paniniwala mo, pag ikaw ay nagsisilbi at gumagawa ng kabutihan, malapit ka kay Lord, Kristiyano ka, di parang sinabi mo na lang ganito. Pag ako pumasok sa garahe, ako ay nagiging sasakyan. Pag nilagay ko yung kamay ko sa loob ng sapatos, yung kamay ko nagiging paa. It doesn't necessarily say, if I read the Bible and I preach the Bible, I'm a Christian. The only way that you can say if I'm a true follower of Christ, if I read and obey God's word. Agree? It's not how much you know, it's how much you apply. And last but not the least, in terms of priority, is what? Last? Self. When you say self, ikaw yung huli sa priority. Hindi naman ibig sabihin na hindi mo pangangalagaan ng katawan mo, pababayaan mo. Ang ibig sabihin, yung mga gusto natin, uunahin muna natin yung iba bago yung sarili natin. Agree? Bibigyan ko kayo ng isang sikreto talaga na talagang gusto nyo talagang sumobrang successful? Yes or no? Sobrang yaman? Yes or no? Stop thinking more about yourself and start thinking more about others. One of my late mentors by the name of Zig Ziglar, I really look up to him. Had a chance to talk to him, speak to him also. Sinabi niya sa akin, the reason why you never succeed in life, and most of the people do not succeed in life because they pursue the wrong things in life. And I don't know if you will agree with this statement, kung na-experience nyo na ito. The more you pursue money and success in life, the more money and success will run away from you. Mailap ang pera at tagumpay kung yan ang habol mo. Tama, mali? Na-experience ko yun eh. Di ba, nung bata ako kasi na-mindset kami mga singkit, di ba? Anak, lahat ng pwede kita, pasok. So, konti kita dito, konti kita dito, konti kita para grupo, laki kita. Pero in reality, alam mo nangyari? Konti lugi dito, konti lugi, grupo, laki lugi. I was a jack of all trades, master of none. Lahat binenta ko na, walang nangyari. You want to become successful and you want to become rich? Yes or no? I hope you will write this down. Just help enough other people to get what they want and you will also get what you want in life. Isipin mo kung paano ka makakatulong sa kapwa. Pag nakatulong ka sa kapwa, babalik yan. Gano'n naman yung pagnenegosyo kung tiisipin po natin eh. Diba? Focus on your target market. Ano yung problem nila? Ano yung pain point nila? You offer a what? Solution, a legitimate solution. And you create a product and service. After that, you serve them. And once you serve them, you get paid. Pag inuna mo yung produkto, bago ka talaga mag-concept, yung wala. Talo ka talaga. Bakit? Kasi gumawa ka ng produkto na ipipilit mo sa isang tao na hindi naman niya kailangan ng produkto. Agree? So, number one, again, first, you want to become successful? Yes or no? Always remember the reason why you want to become successful is because of your what? Family. Now, the next question is where? Everybody say where. Sino sa inyo may malaking pangarap dito sa buhay? Pakitaas mga kamay. Do you want to know the realities of life? Yes or no? The bigger the dreams, the bigger the challenges. The bigger the vision, the bigger the opposition. Kung ang pangarap mo sa buhay, kumain ng 3 beses sa isang araw, wala tayong problema. Pero ang pangarap mo sa buhay, magkaroon ka ng bahay, sasakyan, mansyon, makatulong sa kapwa, ang laki ng problema dyan. Ang laki ng challenge dyan. That's the reason why if you want to become strong, you have to build what we call as faith. There are 2 things lang that you can draw your strength. You can draw your strength from faith or you can draw your strength from what? Fear. Dalawa lang yan eh. Either na talagang buo ang iyong loob, kahit basag ang iyong mukha. Or talagang basag ang iyong paninindigan at ikaw parati nabubuhay ka sa takot. Sino po sa inyo dito, aaminin nyo na meron kayong fear sa buhay? Pakitaas sa mga kamay. Lahat tayo meron tayong fear eh. Fear of the unknown, fear of the future, fear of rejection, fear of failure, fear of what other people might say. Fear na baka maubusan ka ng fear ah. Nakakatakot talaga yun. Tama o mali? Pero meron akong good news and not so good news about fear. What do you want to hear first? Good or not so good? Negative talaga. Not so good muna. The not so good about fear is this. When we live in constant fear, you will live in constant stress. And when you make decision based on fear, let me tell you the truth, and the truth will set us free. 90% of the decision that you are going to make is going to be a wrong one, and you're going to regret it. How many times na nagpanik ka, natakot ka, di ba, may utang ka, ang ginawa mo, nangutang ka ulit para magbayad ng utang. Imbis na na-solve ang problema mo, lalo pang lumalim ang problema mo. Panic eh, fear eh. Tama o mali? Kaya, please, if you are in a situation right now while you're listening to this, hindi ito sinasadya. Meron kang malaking desisyon na kailangan mo gawin pero natatakot ka. Huwag ka muna mag-decide. Stop. Pause. Listen. Ang gawin mo is this. Listen. Yung word na fear. Everybody say fear. Sino po sa inyo dito, umabot na kayo sa punto ng buhay na talagang na-experience nyo, napaka-challenging sa buhay. And during that moment in your life, sinabi mo na sa sarili mo na hindi na ako makaka-recover dito. At parang feeling mo, end of the world na. Pakitaas sa mga kamay. Sino po sa inyo hindi pa umaabot dun? Ipagpe-pray ko, sanang daanan nyo. Gusto nyo mapakinggan good news? Yes or no? 90% of the fear that you expect in life na kinakatakutan mo will never really happen. 90% hindi po mangyayari. Talaga? Oh yes. The mere fact that you are present right now, you're listening to this message, it means say, yung kinakatakutan mo dati, hindi nangyari. Tama o mali? If you spell the word called fear for me, spell fear. Come on, spell fear. You know what it really stands for? It's called false expectations or evidence appearing real. Akala mo nandyan, pero actually, wala. Hello? You want to solve a problem? You cannot solve the problem by the fruit of the problem. You can solve the problem by addressing the root of the problem. Fear is only the fruit. Agree? The fear of being poor, the fear of not being recognized, the fear of the future, it's only the fruit. What's the root? The problem is fear. And the only way that you can really counter fear is when you have faith. Everybody say faith. And that's what I've discovered by the grace of God. Nakatingin kasi ako sa provision. Hindi ako nakatingin sa provider. Ever since I switched my focus from fear to faith. Sinabi ko, Lord, nanggaling ako sa wala. Tinanggal mo ako doon. Ngayon nagkaroon na ako. If you can provide for me when I was in lack, you can still provide for me right now. Agree? Nagigets nyo? Kaya nga, I want to challenge you. Remove your sleepless night. Guys, kahit successful ka, pag wala kang peace of mind, uulitin ko, walang silbi lahat ng ginagawa natin. Tama o mali? And then this is the reality about life. Next slide, please. Where you focus becomes stronger and powerful. So if you focus on fear, fear will be powerful. But if you focus on faith, faith will be what? Powerful. What do you mean by faith? Faith is being sure of what we hope for and certain of what we do not what? See. Kahit di mo pa nakikita, naniniwala ka na. Sino sa inyo dito ang gustong mas lalo pang yumaman? Pakitaas sa mga kamay. Maraming taong gustong yumaman, pero ilan lang ang taong naniniwala na sila ay yayaman. Iba po yun. Gusto ko. Pero ang tanong ko, naniniwala ka ba? Karamihan ng tao, pagkakausapin mo, gusto mo bang yumaman? Kay isang vendor, gusto mo bang yumaman? Opo. Tanungin mo, magkano kailangan mo kitain para yumaman? Yung sapat lang, makakain na 3 beses ang araw, pwede na. Yayaman ba siya? Hindi. Kasi yung mindset niya, maliit pa rin. Agree? We have to learn how to switch from faith to fear. Ano yung goal natin? Next slide. Goal is to shift our what? Focus from what? Fear to faith. Everybody say faith. Everybody repeat after me. Starting today, I will not live in fear, but I choose to live in faith. As I'm looking to all of you right now, iba-ibang journey natin eh. May mga ibang negosyo nag-uumpisa. May mga ibang negosyo nagbe-break even. May mga ibang negosyo, sobrang laki ng benta. May mga negosyo nalulugi ngayon. Kahit anong status ng negosyo mo, let me tell you this. Look at me. Hindi ikaw at ako ang magaling. Alam mo bakit? Because apart from God, we are nothing. Kaya nga, if you always declare that I am a self-made man, wow, good. So it means say you don't pray. The moment you pray and ask God for divine intervention, it means say you have to give credit to God. Question. Sino po sa inyo dito, you want to become financially stable one day? Pakitaas sa mga kamay. Good news, bad news. Bad news ulit. Bad news, no one. Everyone say no one. No one can be financially stable. Not even me. Ask me why. The more we make, the more we spend. Umuupa ka ng bahay. Umuupa ka ng bahay, nagkapera ka na. Bili tayong bahay. O, syempre naman, para ano. May bahay ka na. Oh, good. Happy ka na, di ba? Hindi. Paano naman investment natin in the future? Bili tayo ulit. May obligasyon ka na naman. O, tapos na yung bahay, di ba? May investment ka na. Hindi. Farm. Kailangan may farm. Pero promise, hindi ako lumaki sa farm. Laking tondo ko. Laking tondo. At naalala ko yung teachers ko, naalala ko yung classmates ko. Hindi nagigets nyo. Come on, huwag na tayo magbulahan dito. No one can be financially stable. Kanina nga may kausap lang ako, may plano magpakasal. Nag-iipon sila ng pera. Kami kailan kayo magpapakasal? 2027. Bakit? Kasi yun ang pinaprepare namin sa dream wedding namin. Sabi ko, kung yan ang habulin mo, 65 na kayo, hindi pa kayo kasal. Hindi, totoo yan di ba? Di ba yung target mo, pagkaroon ka ng 1M siguro, di ba? Pwede ka na magpakasal. Nung tinamaan mo yung 1M, tagtaasan na lahat ng yung gastusin at sinabi mo, naku, kulang to. 2M naman. Nung 2M, tapos tinamaan mo, kulang na naman. Kaya 65 ka na, single ka pa rin. Di, nagigets nyo ba na ibig sabihin? Look at me. Do you want to know when you are capable already to get married? Yes or no? Number 1, rule. Kailangan may regular source of income ka. Number 2, rule. Simple. Both of you should be willing to live within that source of income. If you are willing, you should get married. Because the goal in life is not to pursue financial stability, but the goal in life is to practice financial responsibility. Whatever you're earning right now, you make it fit, you make it work, just like in business. You don't start by borrowing money. If you're startup, kung whatever you have, you start. Kung ang pera mo 500 pesos, doon ka mag-umpisa sa 500. Hindi, wala pa akong 50,000. Pag may 50,000 na ako, takong mag-umpisa. Wow! Ibig sabihin, nung pag 50,000, tumalino ka, gumaling ka sa pagnenegosyo. Kung hindi mo kayang palaguin yung 500, hindi mo kayang palaguin yung 50,000 piso. Tama o mali? Mag-umpisa ka sa maliit. Kasi kung marunong ka sa maliit, lalaki yung susunod Tama o mali? The problem is not the income The problem is the person who's handling the income. Do you agree? Ito yung weird part Pwede ulit magpakatotoo. Naalala niyo yung pinakamaliit niyo, pinakauna niyo sweldo, yung pinakauna? Maliit o malaki? Himala, no maliit ang sweldo na pagkakasya, minsan may sobra pa. Nung lumaki ng kita, nagkulang na, nagkautang pa. Tama o mali? Yun We always complain about inflation na hindi natin control. Taas ng gasolina, taas ng kuryente, lahat taas ng... Pero we never complain about lifestyle inflation. Habang tumataas ang ating kita, tumataas ang ating lifestyle. Pero ito yung practical aspect. Kahit na may faith ka, kung wala ka naman wisdom, kung di mo alam kung ano gagawin, useless siya. And I hope for business owners who are here right now, I hope that you will teach this to your employees. Ask me why. Because employees' problem is employer's problem. Kung hindi marunong mag-manage ang tao mo ng pera, laki ng problema mo. Doon na pumapasok ang moonlighting, nakawan, di ba? Nagiging creative sila So, in the CHIP method, there are 4 things. Everybody say 4. 4 things that you need to master in order for you to become financially free, magkakaroon ka ng financial peace. C stands for the word called create. Everybody say create. Kailangan marunong tayo lumikha ng pera. Tama o mali? Sa totoo lang, pag hindi ka marunong gumawa ng pera, wala tayong pag-uusapan. Guys, gusto nyo talagang dumami, sumobra ang dami nyong pera? Yes or no? Sino sa inyo nagpe-pray? You pray? Yes or no? When you pray for the right things. Sometimes we pray for the wrong things. Sino nagpe-pray ng blessing? Pakitaas sa mga kamay. Ay, nako. Babawiin nyo yan, maniwala kayo. Babawiin nyo yan pag naintindihan nyo to. Ask me why. Because God tests before He blesses. Hindi pagkakatiwala sa ng Diyos ang isang bagay pag alam niya hindi ka handa na imbis na makabuti, makakasira ng buhay mo. Tama o mali? Naniniwala ba kayo doon? Yes or no? Ito. Who among you are praying for bigger blessings? Oh, no. Don't do that. Don't do that. Ask me why again. The bigger the blessing, the bigger the testing. Nagigets nyo? Kaya pag ako dumadaan sa pagsubok, tuwan-tuwa ako. Yes! Ibig sabihin, may parating na malaki. Kaya alam nyo anong prayer ko? Hindi yung, Lord, please take this cup of suffering away from me. Just like when Jesus prayed in the Garden of Gethsemane. No. Ang dapat prayer natin, Lord, give me the grace and the wisdom to be able to overcome this testing so that I can receive your blessing. You need to learn how to pray the prayer of King Solomon. When King Solomon prayed to God and God asked him and allowed him to pray one prayer, and I will grant anything in one prayer, what did King Solomon ask for? Power, fame, riches, authority, influence. What did he pray for? He prayed for wisdom because wisdom can give him knowledge, knowledge can give him ideas, and ideas can help him make a lot of money. That's the reason why he's the richest man that has ever existed in this world because he prayed for wisdom. I hope today when you step out, paglabas mo ang prayer mo kay Lord, Lord, grant me wisdom to solve my money problems. Grant me wisdom to solve my business problem. Grant me wisdom in the decision-making process. Woo! Gets nyo? Create. Second, handle. H. When you say handle naman, kailangan marunong ka humawak ng pera. It's not how much money you make. It's how much money you keep. As your income increases, you don't increase immediately your standard of living and spending, but you increase your standard of saving and investing. Ang goal mo, iisipin mo, pag tumaas ang income mo, hindi mo gagastusin agad. Ang iisipin mo, anong itatabi ko? Anong i-invest ko para pang dumaki at lumago pa ang aking pera? Nagigets nyo? Ang goal ng pera ay binhi. Everybody say binhi. Think like a farmer. Ang goal mo, itatanim mo yan. Para dumami yan. Pag dumami yan, di ba? Meron ka ng mga bunga, pipitas ka ulit. Tama o mali? Tapos tatanim mo ulit para dumami ulit yan. Kung mag-enjoy ka, huwag ka mag-enjoy sa binhi. Mag-enjoy ka sa prutas ng binhi. Nakakita na kayo ng magsasaka na kinain ng binhi? Nagigits nyo, wala. Walang itatanim. Kaya nga short-lived eh. You create, you handle. It's not how much money you make. It's not how much money you save. It's how much money you grow. Kahit magaling ka mag-create, mag-handle, but if you fail to do invest, ubos ka pa rin. Ask me why. The moment you stop working, you stop earning, but you don't stop spending. Agree? Kaya kailangan po, meron tayong tinatawag na passive income. Ang goal natin parati, anong gagawin ko para tumubo tong pera? Kahit tulog ako, kumikita ako, mawalang galang lang because I have last 5 minutes. Huwag niyo sayangin ang punta niyo rito. Kung ito lang mapulot niyo, sobrang sulit. If you do not have the capability and the ability to earn money while you are sleeping, while you are taking a bath, while you're traveling, while you're eating, you cannot afford to retire for the rest of your life. You stop working, you stop earning, but you continue to spend. Tama mali? Kaya ang challenge sa atin, paano ko matututo? Paano ko i-invest to? Paano ko palalaguin to? And last but not the least, P, protect. Kahit magaling ka mag-create, magaling ka mag-handle, magaling ka mag-invest, but if you fail to protect, ubos ka pa rin, kapatid. Kaya nga, kailangan maging wise po tayo eh. Galing mo kumita, galing mo humawak, galing mo mag-invest. Pag wala kang protection, kapatid, wala tayong pag-uusapan dito. This is where the part na you need to have, again, I'm not going to sell you anything here. Health insurance, diba? Life insurance. This is where it comes in. And I will never convince you to buy life insurance. Ask me why. Hindi naman ako beneficiary niyo. Pag kinonvince pa kita bumili, makikinabang ba ako? Hindi. Ang makinabang pamilya. Kung hindi mo nakikita ang value, hindi kita pipilitin. Makipag-away pa ako, hindi naman ako yayaman. Agree? Sana kung nakipag-away ako, nakipag-argue ako, madami bang account ko, lika. Sino sa inyo dito, as business people, will admit right now, with all humility, magpakaano tayo, totoo, be vulnerable, would admit that there are more chances that you lost money rather than making money because of making bad decisions. O at least, umaamin na po karamihan. Maraming salamat and God bless you all.
Thank you very much. Palakpakan naman natin ng mas masigabo pa, Coach Ching Kita.